The day the river spoke, a big bright tear splashed down her nose, and another. A kingfisher swept down its wings an arrow of blue in the sunlight, and a green lizard slithered down to the river's edge to bask in the sun. Dear, dear, said a sleepy, murmuring voice. What's the matter? Jahnavi was startled, because she was sure she had been quite alone. It couldn't have been the lizard, and the kingfisher was up in the thicket of bamboo, eating the fish it had caught. It couldn't be the parrots, because parrots shrieked, and this was such a sleepy voice. She looked around her. There wasn't a soul in sight. She was rather scared and wanted to run away. You shouldn't cry, the voice went on. And you really shouldn't be scared when you have been coming here to see me every day. Well, almost every day. She was puzzled. It was such a voice, like the river. It couldn't be the river.
Well, tell me all about it. I've got to hurry to reach the sea,
They won't let me go to school.
I see. That is a heavy burden.
I asked my mother, why can't I go to school like Etan and Meena? And mother had replied, you are too small, baby, maybe later. I am scared to go to school, and I'm so old now they'll never let me go. But I want to go. I want to learn to read like Etan and Meena.
I want to know why spiders are yellow in yellow flowers. Why bamboo trees rustle. Why the moon always comes from behind the hills, never the other way.
Why the baby fish in the field water become frogs. Why...
Stop! You make me breathless.
I can tell you where the moon goes. It goes down towards the sea. I've seen it always takes the same way over the mountains and down to the sea like me.
Even little Ramu goes to school.
Pity. The school isn't by the sea.
Then I could take you along, But I suppose I couldn't really. You'd get your feet wet. And that would never do. I'm afraid there's only one thing you can do.
Can I do something?
Well, it's up to you.
It seems to me little girls can do as much as little boys. They swim as fast as little boys.
You just slip along one morning and sit there in the school and listen to what's going on, and maybe the teacher will let you stay.
I couldn't. They'd scare me. They'd chase me out.
You? Scared? When you're not afraid of the green lizard, or of the snake in the bamboo clump, or the big trains rattling past that bridge. Trains are noisy. I prefer ships.
What are ships?
Big boats. So big that they can take hundreds of people, and they sail along the sea with lights that shine all night.
Will they come here?
I'm afraid not. Too large, Chendu's catamaran is good enough for me. Chendu can take you to see a ship someday.
They'd never let me.
Try going to school first. Remember, it's up to you.
Jahnavi gathered courage. The next day she reached the school, panting and out of breath, and stood by the door listening while the teacher read out the lesson. It was a story about a prince called Ashoka, who became a great king. Little Appu had fallen asleep on her shoulder. She crept nearer and nearer till she was in the back row, squatting with the others on the earthen floor. Little Appu made no noise, and she listened.
Where did you spring from, little girl? And what is your name? You're new in my class.
She's Gopi's sister. Gopi is in the next class. It's Jahnavi.
So, you're Gopi's little sister? Nice lad, Gopi. If you really want to come to my school, Jahnavi, we'll talk to your father about it. Don't you worry. We'll find a way.
Jahnavi saw the teacher walking up the steps to the gate the next evening when she was lighting the lamp. She could see her father scratching his cheek the way he did when he was worried and the teacher was nodding and saying something she couldn't make out.
Little Jahnavi, I shall miss you when you go to school. Girls should learn as much as they want.
When I was your age, I wanted to go to school, but your grandmother said no. But now, I am glad the teacher came to talk to your father.
Mother, when I grow up, I'll be a teacher, and I'll go from house to house in our village and ask all the little girls to come to my school. And I'll teach them all that I'm going to learn.
And she went down the path between the fields the next morning, before school began, to meet the river.
I did it! I was scared, but I did it!
And they're letting me go.
I'm going to learn to write my name and do sums and find out why our little fishes in the rice fields turn into frogs.
Come again, little girl, and I'll tell you all about the ships that sail the sea.